So a couple of things I would like to bring up. Trips. I didn't have any. We had days off that we were going to stay home and do stuff. There were no trips or plans. The fact that one of my favorite clients, notorious drug dealer, but I mean, you got to make a living, passed away in a cold cell 2 weeks before he was supposed to be released. And I bawled my eyes out. Man was so sweet. I knew his family. I still talk to his family. And second of all, I made a responsible decision to miss the Grand Opera House event so I could teach myself statistics and still get a 77 on the final. Granted, the 2 quizzes prior were 60s. I didn't want to fail this. So I said, no, I'm not going to go to this. I'm going to stay home and study. Only to find out that Judge Colvin said hey to me because she knows my name. And Kevin gave me a synopsis of Weston's story that made me cry immediately. Like, boo-hoo tears. I could not stop. It made my best friend cry. And I was like FaceTiming her. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I know. And if it turns out that that class was worth me missing Weston's story, I will tattoo that name's man on my butt. I really won't, because his name is Rudy. R-O-T-Y. No, Roto Rudy's a little too close. I think the most that this has done for me, because there wasn't anything that's changed, it's been more about self-reflection, which, you know, I needed more of. I really didn't. I'm pretty self-aware. I have never been the wind of change, nor the calmness in the storm. I have never been the bedrock of stabilization or the unpinnable tide. I was not born thinking I had any powers, nor did I have the ability to thwart the arrows aimed straight for my heart. I was not raised to be a powerful, strong woman. I was raised to be kind and gentle and empathetic and loving. And I'm not the wave maker in the ocean. I roll with the punches of the tide. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Radley. Roll Tide is a sensitive subject for him. I tried. I am too. I dodge and swivel and sidestep because I know if I stay still and refuse to move, refuse to budge, I just hit myself over and over. If I refuse to look at what is hitting me, I miss the message, the lesson. It's only when I acknowledge what is hurting or what is hurling towards me that I finally see the direction I should avoid and sway in the opposite direction. It's never a failure, it's always a lesson. So, I told my kids tonight that I was going to do performance art for Corin. So Corin, happy birthday. Well, not exactly happy birthday, but it's sort of happy birthday. When we were here on the 11th, it was my birthday. And this is what I came out to, all taped across my living room ceiling. I mean, covered. Stars. Stars are my favorite thing, and blue is my favorite color. So we had these beautiful, swirly, glittery things, and I was like, best birthday ever! Because all my birthdays have sucked so hard before that, but that's a whole different subject. So, this is everyday problems. I am not learning anything. I'm not looking at what's hitting me. But if I stop and I learn to move it looks so much more graceful. And if I take it looks so much more elegant. I will say though, that this is coming either way. This is inevitably going to hit me if I keep it here. But it's not until I look at it, realize why I need to move away from it, what I need to learn from it, that I can get past it. So this is COVID to me, actually, because I've had to have 4 teenagers at my house, and I've tried to talk to them each and every day about their mental health, which is hilarity considering where I come from, because I'm not mentally healthy. But I've tried, and I've tried my best. It's been a great year, but I think everybody that's my age this is not anything out of the ordinary for us. I think we weren't planning on going anywhere. We weren't really planning on doing anything. At 35, I'm in that weird spot of I can't afford to do things because I'm paying off debt, and I don't want to do anything because I don't want to go further into debt. It's a very strange thing. But I will say one of the funniest things is to watch Mr. Bradley. I am. On a Zoom call, he's fun. You put him on a Teams meeting, it's a whole different ballgame. The man can keep you out of jail. He can do a rock solid contract, but you give that man a new piece of computer machinery or programming, I don't blame him. I'll give him a pass. He can keep me out of jail, hopefully after this, will keep me out of jail. I'll help him with whatever he needs help with. But that Zoom was hard, because at one point he even had to tell another attorney, hey, get your assistant to help you, because the man was like so old. And then of course Mrs. Riley got to laugh, and then I was thinking, but that's it. I mean, this has not been anything new. Y'all are in my shoes.
Thank you, Lacey.